Hey, how you doing, fellow nerdlings? This is the Geekfather coming to you with another rare Blurred Nerds video. Uh, Sorry about the long delay between videos. Life gets in the way, things happen. And we're not professional YouTubers. We're not doing this for fame and fortune or money. Though if that happens, that would be fantastic. Still, we'd like you to subscribe and like these videos if that's what you're inclined to do. What am I bringing you here today? Well, today it's a little thing I've been thinking about for a while. So I was watching Terminator 2. Judgment Day the other day, and it made me think about something. It made me think about what makes a perfect sequel. These are my ideas. It may not be yours, and I'm sure you have different reasons for what makes a perfect sequel to you, but this is what the Geekfather thinks. Perfect sequels usually follow a stellar predecessor. For example, Godfather 2 follows The Godfather, Empire Strikes Back follows A New Hope, Aliens follows Alien, etc. You know how it goes. So I came up with my own reasons for what makes a perfect sequel. Now, before I get to the reasons, please make sure you poke the like button and subscribe to our little channel so that we can grow big and strong. Okay, on to the list. Number one, the sequel expands on the established mythology. Alien established the character of Ellen Ripley, of Warrant Officer Ellen Ripley, and introduced us to her fight for survival against the xenomorphs that they were first found on LV-426.
We sat down there on company orders to get this thing, which destroyed my crew and your expensive ship.
As well as the Nostromo and the evil Weyland-Yutani Corporation. Now, its follow-up, Aliens, expanded greatly on the universe's mythos, the introduction of colonial marines.
Hudson? Vasquez?
The Alien Queen and new memorable characters such as Newt, Hicks, Vasquez, Hudson, they all helped to expand things. Also, the fact that James Cameron expanded upon the methods with which Weyland-Yutani used and the lengths they would go to obtain a xenomorph sample is pretty huge as well. He made the Weyland-Yutani Corporation the example of the evil corporation that you see that's propagated all throughout movies now, where, you know, the evil overlord corporation has nefarious plans. You know how it goes. It's always some evil, and they're always the corporation. Aliens established things that we still talk about now, like pulse rifles, which Nerf is making a pulse rifle. I mean, you know, your movie is ingrained in pop culture when Nerf is making a copy of the rifle from the movie. You know, you get the smart guns, you know, the quotable tech guy, let's rock, and, you know, game over, man.
It's game over. What the are we gonna do now?
And it just, it was a mesh of two different styles, like survival horror, action, and suspense, drama. It just had everything. And then it had the fantastic and legendary Sigourney Weaver, my older lady Bay. Okay, on to number two. Number two, further character development. One of the tasks of the first movie in a series is to establish the protagonist of the story. It's to make the audience understand their motivation and feel the what and why. What is the character's purpose, and why are they set upon this journey? In a sequel, the character is saddled with an even greater challenge, more personal loss, a chance at redemption and or revenge, or a defining revelation that alters the protagonist's path. Like in Empire Strikes Back, Luke Skywalker faces the challenge of training with Master Yoda, a personal loss against Darth Vader, his hand. The the loss of his sister's boyfriend, Han Solo, and the loss of it. No, we already talked about the loss of his hand. Whoops. And the revelation that the scourge of the galaxy, Darth Vader, is his father.
I am your father.
Luke went through a lot in that movie. He went through a ton. Luke's chance at revenge is through confronting Vader. I said a chance. I didn't say the protagonist always comes out on top. Taking an L is often one of the main character's experiences in a sequel. Like, we're all aware that, you know, the first movie, the heroes or the protagonists or the ensemble cast, whoever it is, they usually win. You know, they start their journey and they come together and they, you know, as a group to fight the evil, and they come out on top. They win. They fight back the evil, or they make progress, and things are good. And the movie ends on a positive, uplifting note. New Hope, you know, Luke and Han and Leia all kind of come together from their disparate backgrounds and make a group to fight the Empire, join the rebellion, and they just blow up the Death Star. And the movie ends. And it's like, oh, everyone's happy. You know, they're hugging and it's like, yay, and they're cheering. And the Empire Strikes Back, not so much, because the Empire, well, they strike back. And they beat down our heroes. You know, Han Solo gets up encased in carbonite. Leia has to go on the run with Lando, that cheating scoundrel. Chewie and C-3PO and R2 is with Luke, and Luke has lost his hand and he's had to be rescued by his sister, and they kind of tuck tail and run when the Empire's on their heels. You know, like in the Avengers, even the Avengers, the original movie, you know, the cast, you know, the Avengers are recruited one by one.
So, this all seems horrible.
I've seen worse.
They come together and they don't coalesce until Coulson is killed and they have to avenge him. And then they go and they save New York from Loki, you know, and then they just keep kicking ass until Infinity War, when Thanos comes and whoops the shit out of them. And then they have to tuck tail and run and lick their wounds, and then they don't come back till 5 years later to kick ass. I'm rambling, but now we're going to go to the last reason that I've got. You may have more. I've only got 3. Technical innovation. Number 3. Not everything that makes a perfect sequel has to deal with additions to world building, mythos, or character development and growth. Sometimes it does involve leaps in CGI technology or innovative stunt work. Terminator 2 is a prime example of technical wizardry. T2 was made during the introduction of computer-generated imagery, or CGI. We take it for granted now, but in 1991, it was a general unknown. T2 was one of the first blockbuster movies to use it. When done well, CGI is barely noticed. When done badly, it becomes pretty comical. But when done brilliantly, it becomes a defining characteristic of a film. In T2, for example, the T-1000 would not have been possible without the genius of Lucasfilm's ILM, Industrial Light and Magic, pretty much the de facto go-to special effects company. When you want something done and you want it done awesomely, you go to ILM. God, the work they've done is just fantastic. Now, I don't know about you, but when I first saw the T-1000 shapeshift, my disbelief was suspended big time. 16-year-old me was enamored. I was like, holy shit, that's amazing. How did they do that? It was a holy crap moment for sure. So, I mean, I don't know what you think, what makes a perfect sequel. If you want to add to these 3 reasons I've given please do so. Let us know in the comments how wrong I am or how right I am or what your reasons are. I'd love to hear it. You can question me all you want. I'm not perfect. They only call me the Geekfather because, well, I don't know why, but you can ask and maybe I'll figure it out. But that's it for now. I just want to give you guys a quick rundown of what I think are the reasons why, what makes a perfect sequel, the reasons why, what makes, my syntax is terrible. And this is the end of the video where I ramble on and I don't make any sense. But thank you. Please go to our merch station channel website. That sounds weird, but it's teespring.com/the blurred nerds. And go get yourself a t-shirt or get yourself a tank top or get yourself a sweatshirt. How about supporting us, please? We love you.